Hello everyone, Cat Cosmic here, sharing the words of Duane the Great Writer. It's time to jump in the new U cab and take a ride to Real Street. People come into the new presentation and expect results right away. It's like going to medical school. After 6 months, a year, or even 6 years, would a person know how to be the doctor? We're in a literalised society, so people expect answers to equal what they think things are. That's the part each person decides, because trying to reference something that isn't literal isn't easy. Humans struggle to survive. The birds are fine though, and are not literal, unlike the struggling humans who think they need jobs. And if they think that, then they do, and that's their choice. Taking care and maintenance of our physical body is important, but how can we take care of the other 4 bodies in creation and know they are healthy? Most people don't even realise that they have these other vehicles. Picture a burrito. The other vehicles are kind of wrapped in the physical body, because this is where we are basically housed. It's like your car. You have all these functions in it, like the steering wheel, the driving, radio, etc. They are all wrapped in the car. You have all your gauges, like your fuel and your electrical. It's about choosing to consciously look at yourself, your other bodies. People who are very fast forward and in a rush may get headaches as an example, because the emotional side is overstimulated. If you red line your car, it's going to affect the engine. You're overdoing it. But if you drive your car at a basic speed, then the car's fine. When the real you decides to pressure these other vehicles in some way, the emotions, the memory, your mind, or your subconscious, then one thing starts to affect the other. If you become enraged emotionally, this can affect your mental judgment and your other bodies. Far better to be okay and in balance, but being emotionally enraged, you can forget how you were once in balance, so the memory is affected too. It affects the subconscious too, as the subconscious starts to take in these emotional reactions and collects these things. They become charged ideas. So be like the birds, just be okay. And we all go through these things, because we have experiences every day, and choose our experiences and have to deal with the experiences of others. It all comes down to the physical. We're in an environment here, and it's all poisoned and polluted and getting worse every minute. So the physical body has to deal with that. In the other realms, the astral, causal, mental, it's easier to decide a place there than here. Because here, our bodies are trapped on Earth. We can move about the Earth and go into outer space, but we're generally trapped on a poisoned planet. But in the astral, causal and mental, we have other bodies to experience also, to wake up and become more aware. So there, it's easier to choose a position. They are like plateaus. That's why they were called planes, and are seemingly endless too. Here we are at the mercy of just being on this little round world. Yes, we can go to nicer spots, but still the whole world is affected. To maintain the health of the other bodies is similar but not the same. Things move by thought and imagination in the other realms, so you can supersede anything like the effects of the physical body, and eventually you can do that here too, once you know how to do it. So just be okay, knowing you have these various bodies. The subconscious is the big one, because there are a lot of old reactions in there, and the past life one too affects it. But you decide to go in there and face these things, just like going into another room and checking things out and seeing what's going on. It's just something you decide to do, or you can remove yourself from the old situations. Like moving from one house to another here, you decide to move neighbourhoods, and you can do this on the real side too. Far easier on the real side to do this, a lot harder here, because everything here is solidly packed. The other bodies are a lot better off than we are here on Earth, and as you become more aware, you just recognise this. So yes, be like the birds, but don't take it too far. Don't transform into a bird on the real side, for example, or this here cat will be chasing you all over creation. And don't think having wings will save you. What with things moving by thought and imagination there, I will sprout wings too.